Hi everyone, my name is Winnie.
And I'm Femi.
And we are the Doyle-Marshalls. Welcome to our channel. Before we begin, we just want to remind you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment when you can, or if you need to.
Below.
All below. Okay, so this video is about things to do during the quarantine.
Yes.
That's what this video is. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what we've been doing, and yeah.
Okay, so I think like the first thing is everybody's at home. A lot of people are at home. You know, those of you that are working, take my hat off. I don't have a hat on now, but take my hat off to you.
Yes.
You know, you're committed. Everybody who's in the medical field, anybody who's in retail, people that are actually in grocery stores, cleaners, you're amazing.
Yeah, all the essential service workers.
You all
Thank you so much for everything that you do. I think it's just really important to acknowledge when everything, you know, when everything's going down right now, the people that matter the most are the ones that have had cuts to funding.
Yeah.
Or minimum wage and things like that. So I think it's a really important realization for us all in society and in the world to really see that and acknowledge that. So when we come out of this, y'all don't get put in the back burner again. So, I mean, that's something that I've always thought is important, but that's one of the things I'm taking away from this. So thank you for all that you do. We're praying for you.
So what have we been doing?
What have we been doing? Well, one, cooking. So I've been cooking a lot and I've been trying new recipes. So yes, we're home and we're trying really not to, you know, do takeout or any of that. So a lot of it is eating food that we make at home and going grocery shopping once a week type of thing. So I've tried a couple new recipes. I've tried Korean fried chicken, which is pretty good. Just yesterday I made coconut buns.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that was really great. It's basically a soft, fluffy bun with like a coconut filling, a coconut sugar filling in the middle. It's called pan de coco. It's a Filipino dish actually. So really good. What else did I try? We've been doing like variations of ramen. And so one of our plan this week, or Femi's plan, is to make like ramen with the broth and all of that.
Real ramen, not just instant pack, even though it's awesome too.
Yeah.
It's good. I made a nice ramen breakfast just yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I know, the days just go.
So like food is a big thing that we've been really focusing on. And let's talk about this ramen breakfast. It was crazy. I had like the ramen packs. Winnie came up with the idea for putting like tomato pasta sauce for like the base, so it makes it a little bit thicker. You know, I had some sauteed spinach, had an egg which is supposed to be soft boiled. It wasn't, but it still was great. And then I had like some salmon in it. It was beautiful. I might throw the photo up. We'll see. But it was amazing. So food is one.
Yes.
The other thing is activity. We've been like moving around.
We've been working out more. Yes. I wasn't working out for quite a bit of time just because we're so busy and there's so much going on, and that's often the number one excuse I would say for not working out. So now that I've had more time, I did commit to a healthier diet and healthier habits now that I have the time to put into it. So we've been working out, at least for me, I've been working out 2 to 3 times a week, and I've been really counting my calories or counting my macros. Tracking my macros.
Yeah, a lot better.
A lot better. So, I mean, I do have certain goals, but if I exceed those goals and I go, you know, let's say I eat more than I'm supposed to, I don't bog down on myself, and I don't, you know, I just do better tomorrow. So that's just something I've been doing. So
that's probably one of the biggest tips right now. Like, if you have a little bit more free time, you can actually take more time into looking at the foods you're eating. You know, understanding the macronutrients, which is your protein, fat, carbs. You can start looking at the micronutrients, like your vitamins and minerals. Make sure you're getting some really good quality food. You know, I think we started looking at our micronutrients more so in the last month or two before this all kicked off. Just now we have more time to get creative with how our meals are looking and can experiment with some different stuff. So maybe
it's something I was telling my friend the other day is, you know, yes, I'm keeping track of my macros right now, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to keep this up once this quarantine is over. To be completely honest, I don't know if I can keep tracking my macros. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do that depending on how everything works out. But you can look at me all you want, but what I'm getting out of this is I know after we've passed this quarantine stage is that I will have a better understanding of what I'm putting into my body. So even if I'm not counting my macros, I kind of know more or less what I'm supposed to be eating and how much of what I'm supposed to be eating. So it gives me a better toolkit for when I go back into the, into the new normal,
challenge,
into the world.
Challenge 1, track your calories for a week. That's my challenge for you. If you track your calories for the week, you'll realistically look at all of that junk food you might be eating and being like, should I eat this? Should I eat this chicken? No.
Or you might also find that, hey, I'm actually doing pretty good. Kudos. I mean, that's what I found. I was like, oh, I'm actually eating more or less what I'm supposed to be eating and how much of what I'm supposed to be eating. For me, it was pretty validating. It was like, oh, okay, I've been doing good. This is great. Let me just go a step further and learn more about this. Yeah. But yeah, enough about health.
Moving on. So what else we've been doing? We actually created masterpieces.
Yes.
In the house. So this is Winnie's.
This is me. I painted this. So the whole thing, okay, show yours.
This is mine.
So the whole thing was, we are doing a series of 3. This is only 2 so far, but a series of like 3 paintings. And we're gonna put them up on one of our walls, and we're really excited about them. When I asked Femi, hey Femi, what do you want to paint? He said squares.
I wanted squares.
And he had no like specific thing. He just said squares. So we both had our own interpretations of what that would look like.
So what I've learned is I really like abstract art. This is what I've learned through this period. Like, you start finding out like new hobbies and new interests. I've always found art really interesting, like visual art really interesting. And then I found that like being able to paint can help bring out another side of creativity and just like peace at the same time.
So when we painted this, it was kind of calming, and like we just went into it. It was very therapeutic. We did our own thing. We went into our own worlds, and that was kind of nice. Yeah.
So besides paintings, another thing we started dabbling in was musical instruments.
Yes.
So
we have a guitar that we've had for a year now.
Just sitting there.
I mean, the first couple months I was practicing, and then I fell off when, just life got busy as always. So we picked that up again. Femi has never
I've had it for
tried
like a year, and I've never actually picked up the guitar. Like, it's just looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this looks like and I never picked it up. I never thought about picking it up and playing it. And then
so he picked it up.
Yeah, last week. It was pretty fun. Like, I learned the E major, right?
Yeah.
And then the A major. So my fingers still hurt from playing the guitar.
Yeah, it's
I didn't realize how difficult it is to play a musical instrument. I used to play way back when. Like, we have like classes you gotta take at school. I used to play trumpet. Trumpet is
I played a couple instruments, although I can't remember how to play any of them now, but I used to play the flute in grade 7, 8. And then I played the alto sax.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did in high school.
So Eula would be like...
Played the alto saxophone. That was my favorite. Oh, it just makes such a beautiful sound. I want to get that. I'd actually want to get that. I love the sound of a saxophone. Yo. It's just so good. Just so good. When I was playing it, I was feeling good about myself. I was like...
You play piano too, right?
And I play the piano, yeah. I played the piano through high school as well. I can still play a little bit of the piano.
So I think just like those types of hobbies are really cool. Like I found that now we have the time and just really relaxing. I think that's the other thing. Like,
yeah, we've been trying to really prioritize relaxing. One of the things we realized is we have still, but we had such busy lives. Yeah. That honestly, some days, like, I barely saw Femi, like I'd come home maybe 6 o'clock, he'd come home at 10, and then you eat dinner, you go to bed, like, and then the next morning you do it all over again. So there were some weeks where I maybe realistically spent maybe 30 minutes a day with Femi. Maybe, like, actually with him.
Conversations.
In conversation, so not that long. So we've really been doing our best to relax together. Relax individually, so we all both have our own time as well, and really just take that in. And that's something we've been doing.
So there's been a lot of stuff that we've been doing to keep busy. And
you've been talking about going back on Duolingo to learn like French and Spanish and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't touched that.
Yeah, I know.
I've looked at it. I've looked at it. I looked at the app on my phone. So Duolingo is a really great free app that you can use to like learn different languages around the world, which is awesome. And I have had it. I've used it several times. I've gotten to the point where I'm
I
like
used it consistently for at least a
pretty
month
good at speaking like a couple languages, and then I just stopped completely.
I know.
So there really is no reason that you can't learn something.
I also thought about ASL. Like, I wonder if there's like ASL tutorials on YouTube.
If you know of any of these tutorials,
yeah, link them down below.
Comment below, show some links. If you got a business that does these things, comment them, let us know, so we can actually research you. And maybe, who knows, we might have you in the next video on how to learn that awesome language. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Though I think those are most of the things that we've been doing.
Yeah, there wasn't.
We've been like calling people as well. I think a lot of people have, you know, video conferencing people and just checking in on people and making sure that they're good, you know, mental health wise, and that, you know, people are suffering from loneliness when they live on their own at the moment, and even when they live with people, you know, it's lonely to separate yourself from the rest of the world the way we are doing at the moment. So
that we can be safe.
That we can be safe. So checking on people. That's something we've been doing. Yeah.
So I think like just to recap, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, right? You don't have to feel like you're alone. You can definitely video call, check in with people ongoing. Learn a new instrument. If you got a random instrument, if you have like anything, practice it. That's what I would say right now.
Yeah. If you haven't done something for a while, try it again.
Practice that again. You know, if you want to learn a language, there's a lot of free resources online that you can practice and learn languages. If you're talking about, I don't have enough time to be healthy, now we got time.
Yeah, now you got some time to learn about some health and fitness.
Yes. Walks has been one thing I didn't mention.
Yeah, taking walks.
Yeah, you can definitely do that just all now. So,
yeah. And we also did a hair mask for Femi.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, especially with all this going on right now with, you know, a lot of people can't go see the barber, so...
I'm gonna grow this out for as long as I can.
thought we were gonna shave it down.
I thought about shaving it, but I'm gonna grow it out.
I think we need to shave it down.
We'll shave yours.
Let us know what you think. Shave it down or let him grow it out? Let us know. I want to know what you think. I think we should shave it down.
I'm not listening.
And, you know, start from scratch. And then you can see what he looks like the next time if we shave it down. Let us know.
It's not happening. But I'm gonna grow it. My plan is to grow it out.
Your plan is to grow. We're gonna let you decide. How about that?
So I think that's it. I think we're done for today.
This may go on for a while, and while it's going on, I think we just want to remind everyone to support each other, to support everyone out there, and to support yourselves and do what you need to do to take care of yourself during this time.
Gotta be safe.
Yeah.
And protect those you love and care about every day. That's the mindset.
Yes, my name is Winnie.
And I'm Femi.
And we are the Doyle-Marshalls. Tune in next week for more content. And remember to subscribe to our channel and like this video and share if you have any thoughts.
All right, take care.
Bye for now.